What's up, you guys? Famous Ashley Grant here, and welcome to More Movement, Please, the podcast about inspiring people to move their bodies more. Today, I want to talk about the movie Sliding Doors. Have you ever seen that movie? It has Gwyneth Paltrow in it, and it's where her entire life, it splits into two completely different timelines based on whether she catches a train or misses it by just a few seconds. And today, I kind of want to do my own version of this, where I talk to you guys about, instead of like trains and relationships, a decision you're facing right now at this very moment. And it's a decision that seems small, but it can echo through your entire future. And so the question is simple. Would you rather hurt now or hurt later? Would you rather feel the burn of a workout today or the pain of a doctor's office visit years from now? So let's watch what happens. Same person, two completely different lives, all because of one choice. So picture this. It's a regular Tuesday morning and you're standing in your living room at 6:30 in the morning. Your workout clothes, they're laid out. Your alarm just went off, but you're tired, like really, really tired. And this is where our timeline splits. In timeline A, you drag yourself up. You're not thrilled about it. Your muscles protest as you start your warm-up. 5 minutes in, you're wondering why you do this to yourself. 10 minutes in, you're sweating. 15 minutes in, okay, you're actually feeling pretty good. And 30 minutes later, you're done. You're sweaty, your legs are shaky, but you feel alive. Fast forward a month. You're still going. You're not every day, but you're doing it most days. You've stopped needing 3 alarms. Your back doesn't hurt as much when you get out of bed. Weird, right? Now fast forward 6 months. You're carrying groceries up the stairs and you realize you're not even breathing that hard. When did that happen? You catch your reflection in a window and you do a double take. You stand differently now. You're taller somehow. You feel taller. You feel stronger. Now let's fast forward 5 years. You're playing with your kids or your grandkids or maybe your dog. And you're running. You're actually running. You're laughing. You're not thinking about your body at all. It just works. Maybe you book a hiking trip. You say yes to that pickup basketball game. Or you lift your suitcase into the overhead bin without even a second thought. Now let's fast forward 20 years. You're watching people your age. They're struggling to get up from chairs. They're popping pills for blood pressure, cholesterol. They're taking insulin shots. They're canceling plans because they're too tired or their back is out again. But not you. You're planning backpack trip. Your doctor keeps using words like remarkable at your checkups. You have some aches, sure, you're human, but they're normal. And they're the normal wear and tear of a life lived, not the breakdown of a body that's been neglected. Now let's look at timeline B, the snooze button, right? Let's rewind back to that Tuesday. That 6:30 a.m. alarm goes off and you hit snooze. Just this once. You'll start tomorrow. You promise yourself you'll start tomorrow. A month later, tomorrow never came. You meant to start, you really did. But work, it got busy, and you were tired. You're always so tired. And your back, well, it still hurts. And actually, you feel like it might be getting worse. 6 months later, those stairs at work, you get winded going up them. You're out of breath by the second floor. You avoid them anytime you can. You tell yourself, it's no big deal. Everyone gets older, right? And you buy new pants, well, because the old ones don't fit. They just are too tight, and you tell yourself that you'll deal with it later. Now let's fast forward 5 years. Later has arrived. Your doctor's using words like pre-diabetic and blood pressure concerns, and we need to talk about your cholesterol. Maybe she's recommending you start exercising. You nod and you agree. But the idea of starting now, well, it feels impossible. You're so much heavier than you were 5 years ago. You're so much stiffer, and you're so much more tired. And now let's fast forward 20 years. You're on 4 medications. Your knees, they're shot. The doctor, she says that you might need knee replacements. You can't play with your dog the way you used to. Hell, you can't even travel the way you dreamed. You're not living. You're managing. You're just surviving. You're managing pain. You're managing conditions. You're managing limitations. And then you think back to that Tuesday morning 20 years ago and you wonder, what if? Here's the truth about these two timelines. They both hurt. In timeline A, you hurt for 30 minutes a day, maybe 45 minutes a day. Your muscles burn, you get sore, you feel uncomfortable. But then it's over, it passes, and it gets easier. Eventually, it doesn't hurt as much, if at all. In fact, it feels good. When your workouts are complete, you feel better. But in timeline B, you hurt all the time. Your back hurts. Your knees hurt. Your joints hurt. Getting out of bed hurts. The hurt doesn't pass. It accumulates. It compounds. It becomes your new normal. Same person, Same genetics. The only difference? One choice made over and over and over again. The beautiful thing about this story is, unlike the movie, your sliding door, it's not closed yet. If you're still breathing, you're standing at that train station right now. You're above ground. You have the option to step into timeline A today. Not tomorrow, not Monday, not after the holidays, not January 1st, today. Will it be easy? No. Will it hurt a little? Yes. But I'm going to tell you something, and it's so important, and I need you to hear it. The hurt is temporary, and it's going to feel better over time. Sure, you're going to be sore, but like Rhonda said in the interview that we did, wouldn't you rather hurt from working your body and let it break down from working than to let it break down to sitting in a chair? The hurt of neglect, that hurt is forever. So I'm asking you right now, would you rather hurt now or hurt later? Your body is going to require something from you either way. It's either going to require the effort of sweat and a little discomfort now, or it's going to require medications and doctor visits and limitations later. I want you to choose your hard. Think about this. Think about the choices that you're making every single day. You have the choice every morning when you wake up to either go work out or just not. If you choose to not work out, you're going to hurt later. So choose your hurt. Choose your hard. Onwards and upwards, my friends. Have you worked out today?